What's up, YouTube? It's Brian from GP Rod and Customs, back again with another episode of Teach It Tuesday. Today, what I'm going to show you is a little super glue trick that I've known for a while. What I'm working on today is a Honda Goldwing. The customer wants a tablet, basically molded into where his factory storage is, the factory storage lid. As you can see, I've already got the box for the tablet already on the storage lid. So basically this lid covers up a storage, and there's a key over here on the side. Turn the key, it pops open, you take this off and you can still get in your storage. Anyway, he uses his tablet when he rides. All his music's on his tablet, so he just Bluetooths it to his radio, but he wanted a place to keep it while he rides. So once I got this formed, and I just used plastic, as you can see, just super glued plastic to everything to where the tablet slides in one side. So what I'm going to do is show you how to quickly mold this and not have to use fiberglass, fleece, or anything like that. Basically what I'm going to use is grill cloth and super glue to form the structure, and then all I'll have to do after that is a little quick body work. Alright, so this is basically what we got. A little bit of grill cloth. We're going to throw it over like that, and we'll stretch it around. And then what we'll end up doing is super gluing the whole thing. We're going to super glue the whole piece, and it will make the grill cloth harden just like fiberglass and fleece would. And you could use this technique when you're molding tweeters to A-pillars and little things like that. Something that doesn't need a lot of, structural sound to it. Definitely don't want to try to do a speaker box or something. And always make sure your corners are rounded over. That way you don't have any square points. This end over here will be a little tricky because this is where the tablet slides in. So I'm going to have to mold from this edge down to here, but I still want to kind of incorporate that in it as well. But we'll just have to see how that goes. So I'm going to start off by laying a little bit of super glue along my edge right here, and then I'm going to lay the grill cloth on it. And we'll spray it with the activator, and we'll start stretching it from there. Alright, so we'll work with this end. This will be the easier end to work with. So basically what we want to do is we want to stretch it. We don't want to stretch it around, we just want to stretch it to the edge. So I'm going to lay super glue right here on the edge. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. So I'll stretch it around, pull it, and spray it with the activator, and just rub it in a little bit. And you can see how it's got a little tighter. So we just work our way around. We're going to do this to the whole thing. Almost got my hand stuck. And the grill cloth will stretch real easy, so if there's any wrinkles that you seem to be getting, they'll probably come right out. And using this technique, you're probably going to get a little super glue on you. The other side now. Yeah, but am I keeping it in the picture? good. Because I know I'm moving all over the place. It's kind of hard though. Alright, so this is the tricky side. So what I think I'm going to want to try to do is I'm going to try to pull it around, and then I think I'm going to come up underneath it, put super glue on this edge, and then push it down like that. See if I can get the stick. That way I get a little bit of shape right here like that. It's kind of what I'm wanting. So I may not pull it as tight, just so it's kind of easier to do. Alright, let me trim this up right quick and we'll continue on. Alright, so the next thing is this edge. I'm going to try to put glue on that and somehow get it to set in there like so. Is what I'm wanting to do. Not sure on how well it's going to work out. So let's try it. Some of it dried up a little quick, so let's do it again. Get a little bit more in there. May have to just use my fingers. Yeah. here. It'll be right there. Cut this excess out. Alright, and we'll clean that edge up later. So that's kind of how I wanted it to look. So now I'm going to show you how to make it act like fiberglass pretty much. It's a very quick way to do this. Instead of having to wait on fleece and resin to dry and stuff like that and then go back and do your body work. This way you put the super glue on it, activate it, and then once you do the whole piece, you're ready to go back and do the body work right then. There's just no waiting to dry because the super glue, you have the activator for the super glue and it kicks it off real quick. The only thing about this is you might want to try doing it in a well-ventilated area because it will get to your eyes and will get to your back of your throat. It'll make you cough, it'll make your eyes water. So it kind of burns a little bit, but best to be done in a well-ventilated area. Hot. can see why you'd want to be in a well-ventilated area. You want somewhere for them fumes to go. It's not too bad in this room. I do get a whiff of it every now and then, but it's not too bad. As you can see, it's pretty much hardened already. There's no time for waiting. So all you gotta do is come in here and clean up where your super glue is dripped off, scuff up your sides a little bit, and you can start your body work. Doing the super glue and the grill cloth really cuts your work time down quite a bit. That way you're not having to mold a bunch of plastic up, you're not having to wait on fiberglass to dry. You just have to wait on the super glue to dry, which y'all saw on that. It's pretty much instant. Then you got your body work to do. I like to put the Bondo on pretty thick because I'm going to use what's called a cheese grater to smooth it all out. Some of y'all might know it as a rasp, but it really cuts Bondo really quick. So I like to try to do it all at once, so I lay a lot of Bondo on here, and then I use the cheese grater. And it might have a little bit to fill in afterwards. Now it's time for a little sandpaper, a little 36 grit. See if I can smooth it out a little more. I don't know what I said then. Got a little coming up right there, so what I'll probably do is I'll take a little bit of super glue, or actually I think I'll cut that off and then put a little super glue there to keep it from coming up some more. Trim this off. And then I'll just put a little super glue right along that edge, and that'll finish that edge out. You just want to go around it and double check. If you have any grill cloth showing, sand it through, or if you have to cut it out, cut it out. That way, if you're wrapping the piece, you don't have to worry about it so much, but if you're painting the piece, then yes, you're going to have to worry about it because you see everything in paint. So, as you can see, doing the super glue with the grill cloth makes quick work of any kind of structure that you might be building. So, in this case, or if you're doing threes and tweets on a pillar, it works good there. If you're building any kind of little pod on a door, it works good there. It's just a quick way to get any of that stuff done. So, with all that being said, I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, give us a like, subscribe, turn on the bell, or it could be the other way, or they could be up here. As you know, I don't know where they're at, but always share the knowledge.